Hi, I'm MissMalini, and this is like a lifetime dream come true to be sitting with the one and only Madhuri Dixit.
Thank you.
It's so incredible to sit with you because, we've been fans growing up to your movies, and you look amazing, by the way. I feel like time has stood still. And we're here to tell you all about, and MissMalini's getting a sneak peek of your amazing dance app. So tell me a little bit about it and how did the idea come about?
Well, the idea came about because I'm so passionate about dancing, and I know that dancing has so many good things about it. First of all, it's something that you learn. Secondly, it keeps you fit. Thirdly, it just helps you get over your tension, stress, or whatever you have. You can just kind of dance and forget the world around you, and just be with yourself for some time. It's like me time. And of course, scientifically proven that dance helps you with your health. So all these things were kind of going on in my head, and mostly I think just the passion that I have for dance. And so I get so much pleasure out of it. I want to do something where, is it possible to take dancing to every house in this world, and help them to enjoy and get the pleasure like I do. So it just started as an idea like that, and my husband said, yeah, it's possible, why not? And then, because he is, though he's a surgeon and, he's been in the medical field for so long, he is very strong technologically because he had a company when he was in school, where he sold software to many companies. And so he said, yeah, we can make this happen. And that's how this whole idea germinated, about doing this online dance academy. Because online you can, touch a million lives in one go. And it's not only in India, or not only in Mumbai, or not only in a particular place, but it's global, it's world over. And I thought it was a brilliant idea.
And it's so like tech evolved, right? Mm-hmm. So how did you feel about all the different aspects of it, and how involved were you in the gamification of all the different stuff?
Well, I learned a lot because, this is the future. Technology is future. And as I see it and as we see it, all screens are going to merge finally into one. And so this is the way to go, I think. And what happened was, after we created our first version of it, we got such good response, and we got so many uploads, which we were like surprised with. And so it kind of validated that teaching, dance can be taught visually. And so that was a strong thing going for us, and we thought that we should improve on it a little bit and make it more interesting. We've gamified it, so it's kind of democratized.
I love
it's not like
levels,
like do this. It's like, okay, if you do this, you're going to get badges, or you're going to do that. Also, just the convenience of the whole thing. You can sit in your own house, you can be in the office, you can be anywhere, and say an appointment has cancelled, and you want to go for the shadi where you want to learn to dance. So you just go on the website and you just learn it. So it's very convenient in that way. It's on in your palm basically. Mm-hmm. And so that, and I think there's so many things going for it that we came up with a new version, improved, where we said learn, move, and unite. So there are three things to it.
And so how did it feel about, working with your husband on this? Everyone always asks, like, what is it like working together as a couple? And he's clearly, I love that he's made the leap from, being a doctor and doing, like, all the tech stuff with this. And of course, you're doing amazing dance work after doing those movies. What is it like working together?
It's interesting. But I guess we both see, we both have the same goal, and this is what we want to achieve, and this is what we want to do. So our focus is very much there. And of course, sometimes how you get there, you have two different views about how you get there. But we kind of solve it, and we want what is best for the product, and that's our goal. So we are very much in sync in that sense.
So we have an audience that we call Geek Chic, because they're geeks, because they're always online, but they love all these things they're about. So tell them a little bit about how the app works and what are some of the unique things about it.
Well, first of all, the unique thing about it is you learn dancing online. I think that itself is very unique. I don't think there are many people who are doing that. In fact, I don't think there are any who are doing that. Secondly, it's gamified. So when you're learning, you get these points, and you get stamina points for as much time you use the product. I mean, you get points for that. And of course, you go from a beach to the Nataraj. The whole journey of evolution is explained there. The fun part of it is, though, once you learn how to dance, you can picturize it yourself. doing the same dance, and you can upload it, and our choreographers can give you tips, or if it's really something that's special, then even I might jump on and say a few things. So yeah, and you get to learn from the best of people. See, today accessibility is a problem, and opportunities. These two are the main problems for dancers today. And I think, how do you know what is good dancing? How do you know what is bad dancing? And the kind of gurus who are going to be teaching online, they're the best of best. There's Maharajji, there's Sarojji, there's Terence, there's Remo, all the best choreographers from Jhalak and otherwise, who are very good at their craft. I think all those are going to be there. So you have accessibility to all these lovely people who are going to teach you dances, who are so good at what they do. And that, I think, is the main process, and I think which is very, very important. And of course, if you are not a dancer, then you move on to move, and you can just dance-a-size, which is dance and exercise together. We have some great Bollywood numbers, and just danced and exercised to that. Or there are exercises like hardcore, for someone who's just beginning for them. And so if you just want to do dance as a form to, be fit, you can do that. And I think the last and my favorite is the Unite, because that creates a whole community of artists who can talk to each other, who can talk about themselves, who can post their profiles, and they can let people know. This will give them a great platform to put forward their art and what they do, and they all can talk to each other. It's like a community which is very close, and of course jobs will be created because of that. And I see that
like a video audition.
Yes, it's like a video audition, and you can get jobs, you can learn from others, and there are events happening everywhere. You can know about all the events that are happening. You can post, if you have an event happening, you can post that on that, and let people know that something like this is happening somewhere. So I think it's kind of a all encompassing, and it's just like a dance world.
That sounds like the perfect world. Dr. Dede was showing us a lot of behind the scenes, and he showed us one story of a girl from Azerbaijan.
Yes.
And that was incredible. Will you tell us about that?
That kind of made us feel so good because it validated what we're saying. We will discover talent through this. And there's so many talented people in this world, just waiting to be discovered. Maybe a girl from Azerbaijan, she came to India after she learned dancing from my website. She learned Ghagra, she learned Aaja Nachle, she learned Mai Ni Mai. She came to India, she entered into a contest organized by Cine Stars, and she won. So for us it was like, wow, this happened so early. It was just 1.5 years since we launched the first version of it. And this is the result, and we were like, yes, it kind of validates and it makes us more confident that this can work.
So, a lot of struggling dancers and people who've never danced before are always really afraid to jump in. And they'd love to know, do you ever get stage fright, or what's the hardest thing about dance for you?
I think the hardest thing about dance for me is that there's nothing hard about it.
That's awesome.
I think people get inhibitions, they develop inhibitions. Everybody can dance. If you see a little kid, they're born, they're not learning dance. But you see them, as soon as the music starts, they just start bouncing, and they have the rhythm, they have everything. But as you grow, there are a lot of inhibitions, whether somebody says, hey, theek nahi kiya, and then you don't want to do it again, or you yourself develop that, and that's what stops you from dancing. But with Dance with Madhuri, you can do it in your own privacy. I mean, you don't have to be in front of others to be dancing, and that's why a lot of people don't go to classes. And you don't have to wait for a particular time to learn it. You can do it anytime.
It's great for the boys too.
Yes.
Really scared.
Yes, that's right. And I mean, if you go to a party, you can act cool and do a few moves and kind of impress the other girls.
Team MissMalini is going to do that.
Exactly.
We're going to make our profiles and do a community and then impress everyone with our dances.
Wow, that'd be great.
So what was the first song that you recorded? How do you decide which one you're going to do?
Well, the first song I did was Mai Ni Mai, because I thought it was a classic song. Hum Aapke Hain Kaun, everybody loves it. People love that song. It's a very shadi song. People like to perform it in shadis. Also because it's simpler. It's a very simple song, very simple to do, very simple to learn. And so I started with Mai Ni Mai, and of course there were others who did other songs.
So what are your top 5 songs to dance to as a Sangeet? Because I know once we tell everyone that list, everyone's going to dance to those.
Or just my songs or just any songs?
Whatever you like.
I'll tell you my songs
Yeah.
because I don't know all the songs, but I think Chane Ke Khet Mein is a good song. So is Mai Ni Mai. Then there's Mera Piya Ghar Aaya. That's a very good song. There is Tama Tama, which is also a good song, which I've taught. If you really want to, jazz up the moves and say, hey, I can do this too. So Tama Tama is great for that. And Aaja Nach Le, the most popular.
And my all-time favorite song of yours is Ke Sara Sara.
Ke Sara Sara.
I've listened to that on repeat, I think, for years now. So, do you have a message for all the aspiring dancers out there? Something that people who've never tried dancing or have been dancing?
Yeah, I mean, try, because I think, like I said, it's just your inhibitions. Once you actually put your mind to it and just try it, just try one lesson and see what you feel. I'm sure that you're going to get it and you're going to do a good job. So we start with the right hand, movement style, on this side. Your right leg is forward. You just have to sway your body with the words twice. Mai Ni Mai, Munde Rupederi, while you're looking. Yes, that's right. So we start 1, 2, 3. Mai Ni Mai, Munde Rupederi. Pause. Now you have to look in the front. Bol Raha Hai. With your left hand, you make a kaga and you say kaga. Okay, so let's put these movements together. Do it again. You're looking this way. Mai Ni Mai, Munde Pe Teri. Look forward. Bol Raha Hai. Kaga. Now your right hand goes up. Your left hand is going to do. Your left leg is going to do the dipping. 1, 2, 3, and you sway side to side. 2, 3, 4. And while you do that, you pretend you're playing some sort of an instrument with your finger. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go forward. Your hand goes forward. Turn. Crisscross your hands across your body. Look left. La ga. So those words are Jogan ho gayi teri dulari, man jogi sang la ga. Okay, so we put these two together. Right. You guys are fast, right? Oh yeah, excellent teacher. Wow. Okay. Mai Ni Mai, Munde Pe Teri, Bol Raha Hai Kaga, Jogan ho gayi teri dulari, man jogi sang la ga.
That's awesome. That's how easy it is to learn to dance with Madhuri. Thank you so much for teaching us how to dance. It's
My pleasure.
absolutely
My
incredible.
pleasure.
Can you help? This is incredible. All right. Thank you so much. Remember to stay tuned and don't forget to download the app. Dance with Madhuri.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe.